Franco?
For you? For me?
For you.
Oh,
Is it possible?
You want me to wear it?
Yeah. So we.
Yeah, I'll wear it. See if it'll fit my big old head. All right. Is the GoPro all set up right? Like this? Cool. All right, easy enough. Franco. You say who is that? Oh, Ken. Alright, we're just gonna hang out, wait for Ken to get out here, and then make sure everybody's gear's good, and then we're gonna get going. This GoPro doesn't have audio, does it?
I'm not sure.
Okay, I hope not. You're gonna hear way too many of my bad jokes if it's got audio. Cool. Alright, what are y'all's names? Alright, can we go around in a circle, just make it easy for me?
Suhas.
Suhas.
John.
John. Trisha.
AJ.
AJ. Suhas. John. Trisha. AJ. AJ, Trisha, John, Suhas. Cool. I am Griffin. They call me Franco. They think I have like a passing resemblance to Dave Franco. I disagree. I don't, but the name kind of stuck, so either one works. That or Hey Stinky. I will turn around and answer whatever y'all got. Trying to think what else we have to go on. So upriver of us right now, we have the Shoshone Rapids. We're not on those today. We get kicked off for commercial rafting at about 6,000 cubic feet per second. Above that level, they put it this way, we do guide runs with experienced guides piloting the boats and full crews of guides paddling, and those boats still flip through Shoshone at this level. So a little safer to keep everybody downriver of that, and we're still going to get some really good hits further downriver. That is Grizzly Creek. It comes in from Grizzly Canyon, and it got its name because that's where Theodore Roosevelt killed the last grizzly bear in Colorado. We're gonna go 17 total. 17. We're gonna go about 7 down to the boathouse, and we're gonna go about 10 past there.
Come on, man.
Nick's getting impatient if you couldn't tell. Cool, everybody go to the paddle commands. Yeah? Yep, perfect. All right, and oh my gosh, I'm gonna look absolutely ridiculous with this thing on and my hat around my neck and my sunglasses, but if I don't wear the sunglasses, I can't see anything. Do I look like a robot right now? All right, cool. All right, guys, let's go all forward. And all stop. All stop. Good job. All right, a couple other things on my boat. There is no such thing as cold water. There is only refreshing. The water today is extremely refreshing. If at any point you were too dry, let me know and I will take care of you. Hey guys! Woo! Oh man, I'm excited, y'all. This is one of my first trips this year. I'm a returning guide, so I was here last year for the full season. I've been doing ride-alongs, you know, taking over the sticks for another guide just to see this water level. And y'all are one of my first boats just to get out here and do my own thing, man. I'm stoked about it. So that also means you guys are kind of the guinea pigs, so good luck. All right, guys, let's go all forward. Yeah. And all stop. Aha, there it is. Woo! Yeah. So the guide's in front of us right now. Way up there in the front is Levi. He's our head instructor. That's why he's like already a mile downriver of us. He's just super fast. You'll see him like barely pushing and suddenly he's 30 feet downriver. It's incredible. Behind him is a guy named Noah. He's an incredible drummer. He also like he showers, but he just doesn't comb his hair ever, so it doesn't look like it. He was the guy who gave y'all the ramp introduction. Behind him is RJ. did y'all safety speech. And behind us is Ken. And he's so far back because he's a rookie and he's taking a sweet time. Yeah. So do you guys have any questions about Glenwood or the canyon or anything like that? How many? 9 or 10. Some of them. Some of them are just big spots right now because the water's so high it changes the dynamic of the river. And some of them we really only see at this level, so they're kind of new to us, which is awesome. Yeah. If you guys do think of any questions, I'll be happy to answer. If I don't know the answer, I will make something up. But yeah. One more time? No, sir. I am from Massachusetts by way of Oxford, Mississippi. What about y'all? Where are you coming in from? California? San Jose. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Arkansas. Oh, are you guys Razorbacks fans? Arkansas. That is Razorbacks? And you're not fans? I knew I like. Oh, did you say Yankees? I'm a Red Sox fan, man. Come on now. All right, y'all can just go ahead and push them into the water. We don't need them anymore. It's all good. Dude, if it wasn't for both, it wasn't for the Red Sox. If it weren't for both teams, it wouldn't be as cool to be a fan either. Easily. Oh my gosh, my heart broke when I heard that. I'm glad he's okay. I was at for $7,800. They had a $7,800 bounty on him, and you shoot a guy. Come on, man. If I'm gonna commit murder, it's gonna cost a lot more than that. I guess you get what you pay for because they didn't do a good job of it. So if you guys look off the front of the boat, up that canyon wall, about 3/4 of the way up, you see a big old hole in it? That's a cave we like to call Bear Cave. Now, I don't know how it got its name originally, but the Native Americans and the early settlers, when they fought over this area, would use that cave as a lookout point to watch herd migrations and then later on opposing troops, things like that, when they were fighting over it. Now we call it Bear Cave because there's nothing in it. Thank you very much. I will be here all week. That's the best part about this job. You get to tell the truth and tell dumb jokes. So AJ, you said you've been to Boston?
Yeah.
When did you go? Last summer. What did you do there? On internship. What were you doing? Cool. What part of Boston? Downtown? Yeah. Oh man. So you got a little introduction to the traffic down there then. Yeah. I just came from I do catering deliveries in Boston for a chain of local taquerias. And that's the job that pays, this is the job I do for fun. But oh my gosh, I'd forgotten about how bad that traffic was and I don't ever want to go back. Yeah? That's good. Did you get to go to any games? No? You went to Boston, you didn't go to a game at Fenway? Oh, come on, man. It's all right. One more time? You gotta do it, man. There's nothing else like it. That's awesome. Oh man. They can't have done that many times too, interleague play. That's gotta be. I remember I went to a game in the last season. My dad's from New York and he said, Griff, you gotta see the house that Bruce built before it gets torn down. And I still have the little figurine they gave out for the first like 100 people to walk into the stadium. It's a perfect, perfect scale model of the old Yankee Stadium. And all my Red Sox fans are like, dude, why do you keep that? And I'm like, are you kidding me? This thing is the coolest thing I own. All right, up ahead we have what is called Broken Boat Rapid. If you see those rocks sticking out the river on the left, a couple seasons back, lower water, a guy wrapped his boat around those. He tried to get it off. He tried to pop his boat. Tried to do a million different things. Did not work. That boat stayed there for 3 days until the current tore it in half. So we're gonna go ahead and not hit that, and we're gonna go all forward. All forward, guys, all forward. Yeah, keep it up, guys, all forward. All forward, all forward. Keep it up, keep it up. Yeah, there it is, y'all. Keep going, dig it in, dig it in, dig it in, all forward. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, guys, all forward. Woo! All forward, all forward, all forward. All forward, all forward. Keep it up, guys. We need to get back in that current. Almost there. Almost, and all stop. Is everybody suitably refreshed? Good. Nice job. All right, we're going to go right into probably my favorite rapid the whole trip down here. This one is called Maintenance Shack, or as I prefer to call it, Tuna's Tumble. I call it Tuna's Tumble because my good friend Tuna, his real name is Marlin, was got here 2 years back. On our checkouts, which are like our driver's tests, you have an experienced guide like Levi sitting in the boat. You go down, you do a trip, they make sure you do everything perfectly safe, give a good trip to the customers, and then you're allowed to do it downriver. On his checkout run, on his driver's test, Marlin hit that rapid and did what is known as a guide ejection, which is exactly what it sounds like. He launched himself out of the back of the boat, and so there's a photo of Marlin arcing over the back of the boat, Levi looking concerned, and then looking up the camera, waving and doing this. And the customer's looking around like, what are we gonna do? It is my favorite thing ever. All right, so we're gonna go all forward. Gonna build up some speed for this one. The harder we go, you saw last time, we have a light boat. We need a lot of momentum to punch through these, not get tossed around. Woo! Look at RJ up there. We need a lot of speed, guys. A lot of speed, a lot of speed. Dig it in, dig it in, dig it in. This is the one right here. Come on, come on, come on. Good job. Good job, keep it going. Yeah! Woo! Come on, dig it in, keep paddling, keep paddling, keep paddling. Keep paddling, all forward. Woo! All forward, paddle, paddle, paddle. Woo! Keep going, guys, keep going, keep digging. Dig it in, y'all, dig it in. Woohoo! All right, and don't stop, but slow it down, take it easy. Yeah, nice job, guys. All right, I'll stop. Good. Oh man, we got real lucky there. That first one we hit, if we would have been going slower, that would have broken right over us. That might have been fun. We also might have been swimming. Thank you for that, by the way, for actually putting some muscle on that. That was good. Cool. Yeah, I know, you reach for it, it's not there. So that spot right there, and actually if you guys want to look up on the right, this is about the best spot the entire trip to look for bighorn sheep. Right where Broken Boat Rapid was, that's about the only spot for 10 or 11 miles on this stretch of river that bighorns can come down from the Flat Top Mountain Range. Oh man, good eyes. Yeah? When did you live here? Gotcha. Gotcha, gotcha. Alright. Alright guys, let's go all four. Let's punch right through these. Keep going. Nice. Cool. And all stop. Good job, guys. So are there any movie fans in the boat? I'm a humongous movie fan. Fun fact, if you look up in those hills right ahead of us, that is where they filmed The Sound of Music. No, please don't believe that. It's a complete lie. Here's the deal, y'all. I will tell you a number of false things. I'll also tell you a little bit later if they are false, because I don't want to have anybody come off my boat looking foolish, going over to their friend's house and saying, I saw where they filmed The Sound of Music. And they go, I'm pretty sure that was Austria. But it is probably my favorite view of this entire trip. John, you saw bald eagle, you didn't tell me? There are a couple nests downriver where we usually see 2 or 3 of them. So when we get close to that, I'll have y'all look out, because clearly you got the eye for it.
We actually have tons of bald eagles.
Yeah? Are you a hunter? I can tell, you picked out that sheep in about 5 seconds.
You gotta look for the white spots.
Gotcha. We have one guide who's not on this trip. He was going to be, but one group of customers didn't show up. His name's Bucky, and he's an elk hunting guide the rest of the year. And he will spot things like, you know, 450 feet up that you wouldn't even, I don't know how he does it, but when Bucky and I are on the same trip, I always just sit right behind Bucky, tell my customers to look, watch where Bucky points his boat, and then I can take credit for it. I go, hey, look right up there, that's going the way up. Oh no, it goes up about 6,000 to 7,000 higher than this. I've never seen it. It'd be a problem if it did, but it does get higher than this. So you guys see that little rapid right there? Well, more aptly, it's a pour over. It's not a rapid. We don't touch that. That's called refrigerator rock. At 2,500 feet, which is what it was last summer, that's an entire rock about the size of the refrigerator. If you were to go over that, it would flip your boat. But we also call it refrigerator rock because we have a system of fouls in the boathouse, where if you do silly things on the river, you have to buy beer for the rest of the guides. So, you know, if you make a small foul, it's a 6-pack. You do something extra dumb, it's 12, you know, and so on and so forth. If you hit refrigerator rock, you have to fill the refrigerator in the guide room with beer. Woo! It's choppy today, guys. One more time? What about it? The right side. You get 5 points if they're sitting down, 10 if they're standing up. No, they're usually pretty good about it. The right side of it is a boat chute. So they're allowed to surf there, but they know that boats are coming through there, so they're usually pretty conscious of it. That's also in training where we do something called flip boat. Because as guides, we need to know how to turn over or flip the boat. You practice that by doing it about 10 or 15 times. That's cold. Yeah, you see that up to your left? That's Jerry Claus. Everybody wave to Jerry Claus. He has. He was actually an old man who went in and built that shack right there with materials he brought across the river himself. He didn't like raft guides coming in, hooting and hollering, making noise, you know, telling bad jokes, smelling bad. And he would stand out right about there and, you know, scream things at the boats that I can't repeat today. So he passed 3 or 4 seasons ago, and last season somebody got, you know, a little fresh and decided to put that wheelchair out, and then I come back this season to see the skeleton on there. I'm gonna tell you, that takes commitment because there's only one way across and it's a hand car. So they really went for that joke. All right guys, this is Broken Boat Rapid. we are gonna go all forward, and then we'll take pictures here, so make sure to look nice and athletic and happy and whatever you want your relatives to think you were doing on this trip. Or just yell really loud and look scared, doesn't really bother me. Up forward, up forward, up forward. Dig it in, guys. Dig it in, keep it going. Woo! Woo! Yeah! Keep going, guys, keep going. We're gonna ride this wave train. Perfect, yeah! Nice, nice, dig it in, dig it in, dig it in. Woo! Perfect, and all stop. Hey, usually the left's worse. That's just the river. You say something to it?
Pardon?
I'm saying Chrissy must have said something to the river, because usually they get the left side worse.
I think she's just having trouble paddling with one hand up. Why not ahead?
Whatever y'all want to do. Just let me know if you want to switch, because we got to do that at a calmer part.
Guys, put words in her mouth.
That's the Glenwood Adventure Park high ropes course. They have a little high ropes thing on that side. You zip line across back and forth. And they've got another climbing wall on that side. It's kind of a team building kind of exercise. And this right here is the Noname campgrounds. So this is the only place in the entire Colorado River where you can actually camp commercially right up against the river. Because of that, those little cabins are remarkably expensive. About 150, 200 bucks a night, something like that for a cabin that size. All right, guys, let's get some of this. Let's go all forward. Keep going, keep it going, keep going. All forward, guys, dig it in, dig it in, dig it in. Woohoo! Up forward, up forward, up forward, yeah! Woo! Keep going, yeah! Nice! Woo! Ha-ha! Nice job! I'll stop, I'll stop! Nicely done, guys! Chrissy, you still want to switch with John? You mentioned switching, I was like, that is not going to be kind to her to switch right there. Maybe she knew it was coming. All right, I always mistime this one, so I want to make sure we get all of it. Oh no, it's further down. I messed up. I'm sorry, guys.
What are we gonna do?
I was trying to point us at a particular arch, but the arch is behind that face of rock right now. Try this one more time. There it is. So if you guys look straight up off the end of the boat, we're gonna play a game of I Spy. Look for an arch with two eyes in it. You got it? Yeah. That is called the Phantom Arch. It is not actually an arch. It's actually a land bridge, which means it was formed by water erosion. So at one point, that part of the canyon was all the way down here, and the tectonic plates shifting over time brought it up so high. In one of John Wayne's first movies, he actually rode a horse across the top of that arch. And I don't know why it has so much urban lore associated with it, but if any of y'all are Scooby-Doo fans, episode 41 is Scooby-Doo and the Phantom Menace. That is actually set in Glenwood around the Phantom Arch and all that fun stuff. And if you look,
Get John Wayne and a horse?
see, I don't know. Y'all see that teepee over there? That is put up there to commemorate the Noname Native American tribe. Just like the Noname campgrounds back there, they're a small local tribe. It died out really when settlers came and took over Defiance as part of a military base, or established Defiance as a military base. That has got to be a hot job. Right? I'm friend was telling me down in Florida right now, they're paying 30 bucks an hour for manual labor because of the labor shortage following the hurricanes. And he's like, do you want to go? And I was like, dude, it's manual labor in the summer in Florida. Are you crazy? No. So I'm gonna go play on a river. Yeah? I bet. They've had a rough go of it these last couple years. No, that is not. So AJ, you said you're a software guy, right?
Yep.
What are the rest of y'all? What do you guys do for work? Cool. Same thing. AJ, a little bit louder, man.
So we got that shooter inside on this sheet.
Oh, nice. That's nice. Some ducks, some Canada geese.
Full blast in that one.
All right, guys, so you know how this part has been refreshing back here? Just dip your hand in, feel how refreshing it is right here. All right, you got a good memory? Once we get down to this here, this is Noname Creek, where this enters, it's about 10 to 15 degrees cooler. So stick your hand in right about now. Yeah, how's that feel? Refreshing? We're gonna pass RJ. On forward, on forward, on forward. RJ, paddle 5.
All right, let's go on.
He just totally left me hanging. I was trying to get RJ to give me a paddle 5. He left me hanging. It's all right. Let's keep going forward, guys. Because of that cold water, it creates a crazy eddy right there where the water flows in different directions. Gives us no real continuous current. All right, stop. Does anybody here get car sick, seasick, motion sick, anything like that? Not yet? Perfect. This right here is a rapid. We call it either no name, because there is no such thing as a no name, or we call it happy go pukey. Left side forward, right side back. Left side forward, right side back. Yeah, keep it going. We're gonna get 3, y'all. There's 1. There's almost 2. We can get 4. Keep going, dig it in. Good job. 1 more. And on forward. On forward. Nice job, guys. I'll stop. My first checkout run. No, I lied. I failed my first checkout run. My second checkout run went a whole lot better. Except for that one, I was really feeling myself because the checkout run was going so well. You know, I was reading the river well, having a great time. The crew was awesome. And I decided we're gonna go for 7 or 8 spins on that. Slower water, you can do that. Slower water, there's also a giant rock at the end of it. And I came about 3 inches away from going right into that rock. I spun around it the opposite way at the last minute. But the instructor level guide with me, Care Bear, looked at me like he had just made his piece with his maker. He was ready to go. And I had interrupted all that. He was not thrilled. So we're going into right now, guys, this is called Horseshoe Bend. If you remember coming through the tunnel on our way up here, this is the part of the river that the tunnel cuts out. So it's about the only spot in the river where we're not right next to I-70. Because of that, it's probably my favorite part. No trucks, no cars, no horns honking, just water, paddles, and bad jokes from back here.
Is it really harder?
One more time? It depends. Some things are easier, some things are harder. So with only 4 in the boat, the rapids toss you around a lot more. You probably felt when we were hitting those, we kind of skid side to side. When you have more weight in the front, you tend to punch through the rapids a little bit better. On the other hand, when you're not going through rapids, it makes us move a little faster. You know, keeps us going downstream. It's a mixed blessing.
I think it's crazy rapids.
Oh, we're gonna get 1 or 2 crazy rapids. So if you guys look off the front of the boat right now, can anybody see a giant bell in the rock? Looks something like the Liberty Bell. Anybody got it? Anybody at all, right? Almost dead ahead, right past John. There it is. So it looks like the Liberty Bell. It is not. That is the world's largest Taco Bell advertisement. That dirt path right there is the old I-70. That was an old school billboard. They just never got around to taking it down. All right, we're gonna copy RJ's line through here. We give him a little bit of space. And this should be a big hit, guys. Let's go all forward. All right, broke for us. Whee! Yeah! And all stop. Stop. Nice.
That got us, didn't it?
You can get the left side a little bit caught up to the right. All right. And one more time, all forward. Let's go, let's go. And all stop, all stop. Hey, y'all volunteered for this. This wasn't my fault. All right, guys, let's go out forward and get through this wind a little bit. Nice and easy, nice and easy. No need to grind too hard. Just gonna push through it, stay in the current. Easy does it. Yeah, good job. Good job. Nice and easy. Keep going for me, guys. Don't worry too much about that stick. It won't do anything to us. Yeah. Woo! Oh, that wind is refreshing, I'll tell you. The disadvantages of a light boat. The wind does more than the current does. And I'll stop for just a second. Let y'all rest. I'm gonna use y'all again in just a second for this rapid up here. Guys, in the words of Ole Miss fans, are you ready? All forward! Yeah, keep going, keep going, keep going. Nice job, guys. Come on, hit that for me. Woo! Yeah, keep going, all forward, all forward, all forward. Right side, keep going, right side. And all stop. Nice job, guys. You guys made a good investment in that splash jacket today. Oh yeah. I practiced that one yesterday. 7-day training program, which is 10 hours a day. After that, you have to get 50 river miles with the ride along, and then you're allowed to try to get your checkout. One more time. Woo-hoo! 50 miles in what? Yes. Forward. On forward. Sorry. And I'll stop. Thank you guys. That wind is a son of a gun right through here. That's because Horseshoe Bend, it's all in the shade. So it's colder than the rest of the river, which heats up throughout the day. And that pressure differential brings in crazy, crazy wind right through here. Sometimes we get hail. And so one time in a hailstorm, see that cave right there? Ken's older brother, the guy behind us, his older brother, eddied out in the middle of a hailstorm and hid in that cave with the 7 Girl Scouts who were on his boat until the storm went by. We call it Girl Scout Cave now. Alright guys, we're going to shoot past RJ real quick. We're going to go all forward. We need to close this gap. We're supposed to be like a chain. We got a little bit too much between RJ and the boat in front of him. Just nice and easy. We're going to keep this up for about 15 paddle strokes. Hey RJ! Good man, how are you? Terrible? Why is that? Me too, man. Worst summer of my life. I hate the sunshine. Hate puppies. All that stuff. Terrible. All right, guys. That's perfect. I'll stop. Yeah. Who do you think gets to drink all that beer from the fowls? This is the best part of the trip, where the wind just tries to push us into the rocks for a little while. We just hang out, we don't hit rocks. Hopefully. So how long are y'all in Glenwood for? How long are y'all in Glenwood for? Just your last day? How long you been here? 2
days.
Yeah? What have you seen so far? Yeah. How was that?
We drove from like Aspen.
Okay, yeah. So you guys staying in Aspen? Where are you staying?
Carbondale.
Where?
Carbondale.
Carbondale, gotcha. Gotcha. To which? Oh yeah. Did you get to ride the swing?
Yeah.
Oh man, I wonder if it's running right now. Oh hey RJ. All forward guys. I thought we did. How you been, man? Yeah. Good. So RJ's cheating, he's turned around and pulling. Which is actually like way more nice to you guys, who doesn't make you work, but I'm a big fan of, what do they call it, delegation? It's effective management, right? Alright, I'll stop. If you look up to the left, you see those caves right there? 3 big holes in them? They call them the Bear Claw Caves. Creatively, because it looks like a bear claw clawed them. But those are caused by all the sulfuric gas coming up from under the plate boundary. it comes up onto those limestone rocks. And water erodes limestone to begin with pretty efficiently. But when you add sulfur to it, it just eats right through it. So when the sulfuric gas comes up under the limestone, it makes these giant caves. The local Native Americans back in the day used to use those caves for religious rites. They would kind of go in there, breathe in sulfuric gases until they saw things, and commune with spirits. Seriously. You can climb around there and you can hike into them, but you have to come from the other side and rappel down because you can't cross the train tracks legally. And if they catch you doing it, they give you this humongous ticket. So if you guys see those white caps up ahead, those are from the water going over what's called travertine rock. And those are built up mineral deposits from the sulfur. It's actually really nice that they're not uncovered right now, so we don't have to smell them. Smell exactly like rotten eggs, and they pop boats, so we're not going anywhere near them. Actually, as part of our training as rookies, we have to do what's called eddying out behind the travertine rock, which is a good test because you really can't touch the travertine with a boat. So if you fail, there's kind of a loud popping noise, and you know almost immediately. No. No, no, no. It is so cool to be able to get to go a little further this trip. Last year, our half-day trip, 2.5 hours, was 2 miles further than where we started. I want to say that's east, but I forget. 2 miles east of where we started, and then take the river all the way back down to the boathouse and get out of the boathouse. So normally, right now, on the 12 o'clock trip, this would be